brother. I'll smack Chuck right now.
You won't smack me on TV?
I bet you I will. Say I won't.
You won't?
Barkley on the Dan Patrick Show goes on to say, I hate Skip Bayless more than any person in the world. So pay very close attention, because when it comes to Charles Barkley, when you're somebody that he wants to kill, when you're somebody that nobody hates more than in the world, all it takes is for you to emasculate another black man and all is forgiven. And next thing you know, Charles will even be acting like you. Ooh, master, did I make you happy?
Turner Network tooting. You know what I'm saying? That's what they was out here doing. Charles Barkley and Shaq made fun of Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless after their latest inside of the NBA fight. Look at Charles Barkley, man. He looked like he trying to stretch them lips all the way across his face for some butter biscuits. Look at his face. Ooh, massa, did I make you happy? Yeah, I gotta agree with T Ford. If you guys agree with T Ford, give me a thumbs up. If you guys disagree, give me a thumbs down. He said that Jalen Rose support seems fabricated. They trying to get some black points back from Coonan all month. Yeah, I agree. I think that's one of the reasons why LeBron James came out with that Jerry Jones stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Maximo. What up with it, bro? I wouldn't call Skip a culture vulture because he's a sports analyst, but I do think he's very disrespectful at times, especially towards black players. Facts. I would call him a culture parasite. I wouldn't necessarily call him a culture vulture, but I would call him a culture parasite. There's a lot of racist culture parasites, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people owning gas stations and quickie marts and shit like that. A lot of people that only get jobs in the hood because they can't hack it working with white people. So they go work at a job where they know that they can abuse all the black people and get away with it. I call people like that culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? You ever notice that it's always a racist person, whether it's a racist Asian or whether it's a racist Latino? You know what I'm saying? It's always a racist person dead smack in the middle of the hood working in a crowd of black people. And the reason why is because they can't hack it working around their own people. And usually the people that they would be working around are probably better at what it is that they're doing than them. So since they can't perform at the same level, they go where they think the worst people in society are and work to try to constantly remind them that they think that they're better than them, or that they can be in a situation where they can abuse and bully those people to try to satisfy their own weak ego. You know what I'm saying? And this happens. You know what I'm saying? This happens. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've actually asked the question, man, you live all the way out in the boondocks. What you doing over here? You scared to even go to the gas station up the street? You want to drive to the gas station with me and shit? You want to walk up the street to the gas station on break? Oh, no, no. You can be mean to everybody at work and shit, but your bitch ass won't go outside. Get the fuck out of here, man. Drive your ass back to the cornfields. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Robb's an asshole. Yeah, I'm an asshole because I shit all over you. You know what I'm saying? For real. I don't be playing that bullshit, man. I'm telling you, people need to start coming at people with that Karen energy. For real, I straight up, I'll do a miraculous. The screen will be behind me. I had an anime thunder, and I'll turn into a Super Saiyan black male Karen. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't act like that if people didn't come down there with nefarious intent. But people do it all the time. And the thing that's sad and crazy is that people don't recognize it, man. People got to start recognizing it. When I see people not recognize that stuff, I'm sitting there looking at them like how I'm looking at Shannon Sharpe with this whole Skip Bayless situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts, Bronze. I almost called you Blonde the God. I'm trying to read your sentence and your name at the same time. Like, come on down to let's go to the corner store real quick. You know what I'm saying? You need a pack of cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? You want to get some lottery tickets or whatever? Let's go. Let's walk. Let's take a walk up the street. Nah. So you mean to tell me that you will come down here and work with the people in this neighborhood and treat them like crap, but when we go outside the walls and the protection of this job, you're scared? It's interesting. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting. But that's how it is. I'm telling you, that's how it is, man. Trust your boy. You know what I'm saying? Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal are no strangers with getting into it with one another on Inside the NBA. The latest edition of this came on a Tuesday evening, although it seems like it pretty quickly went from a scrap between the two co-workers to an opportunity to get some jokes off over the recent on-air blow-up that occurred between Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless. Now, do you guys remember when Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley actually got into a physical altercation? Shaq punched Charles Barkley in the face in the NBA. I was actually watching that game. And now they work right next to each other. What do you guys think about that? You know what I'm saying? An interesting turn of events, isn't it? You know, Professor Black Truth always be talking about how like white supremacy likes to play a sick prank. Charles and Shaq are so stupid, they don't even know that they're the victims of a sick prank. You know what I'm saying? Y'all two work in competition. Y'all even got in a fight. And now we got y'all acting civilized, sitting right down there next to each other, working like two happy little slaves. Man, y'all are dumb. And when I say y'all are dumb, please don't get it twisted, man. I'm talking about Shaq and Charles Barkley. I'm talking about Shaq and Charles Barkley. You know what I'm saying?
So the reason, Kenny,
Lucky you the Godfather. I'd smack Chuck right now.
you won't smack me on TV.
I bet you I will. Say I won't.
You won't?
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Christmas season.
Christmas.
Chuck, I will smack you right now.
Christmas. All right. Christmas, man.
Hey,
Look funny.
We're heading into Black History Month.
hey.
You gonna look funny with Inside the NBA.
And then you got who was that? Kenny Smith. I mean, why you bringing that up? You know what I'm saying? Like come on, man. Like we heading into Black History Month. I mean, like this whole thing is a whole joke. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a whole joke. What's the purpose of that? Let me ask you guys if you agree with, hey, Mr. Knickerbocker. She says, can we all just admit that the majority of these athletes are FBB, fully buck broken? If you guys agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys disagree, give me a thumbs down.
You gonna look funny with Inside the NBA on your
Too
damn
much
forehead.
away, man. Too much away.
Hey,
Like it's too much.
Disrespect me again.
hey,
Oh, man. It's too much away.
Chad, what are you?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Hey,
Disrespect me again.
insult me again.
No.
Put your glasses
That's
back
what you
on.
do.
Put your
Now, you see Charles Barkley making fun of Shannon Sharpe? Not cool. Not cool.
glasses back on, Chuck.
That's what you do.
Can we hear your point?
You-
Can we hear your point?
Every time you don't insult.
30 seconds. You got 30 seconds, Chuck. Can we hear?
Now, nobody told Shaq and Charles Barkley to do that, but the two goofballs decided to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, yeah, I got my critiques of Shannon Sharpe. It doesn't matter though. Like that's not cool what Shaq and Charles Barkley did. This is one of the reasons why people like Charles, people like Shannon, or people like Charles Barkley, they gotta go. They have to go. You know what I'm saying? There gotta be consequences. You know what I'm saying? There gotta be consequences for the coons. Big consequences. Stuff that has people terrified to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, facts, Torian. Facts. So Shaq, about that theater, you know what I'm saying? About that theater. And real quick, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have not smashed the like button, please make sure you guys take a moment and smash the like button. The like button definitely helps the content get distributed to more people. All right, we got 53 live viewers and we got 39 likes. Please take a moment and smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon twice. And also make sure you follow my backup channels and my other social media. All right, because YouTube is not eternal. You know what I mean? So I don't think we need to go into any more of that. One thing that I think is something that should be noted, all right, is that at some point, Charles Barkley said that he would like to fight Skip Bayless. Did you guys know that? If you guys were aware that Charles Barkley said, you know, I want to fight Skip Bayless. Let me know in the comments section. But one thing that we know about Charles is if it's one thing that he is great at, it's being a hypocrite. One thing that he's really bad at is winning championships. You know what I'm saying? One thing that he's really good at is being hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? So if we go down here, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, right here. See, they got it right here. In 2013, while on NBA on TNT, Barkley said, if I could get Skip Bayless in a room, you'd need DNA to find out who he was. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is a guy that called Kyrie Irving an idiot for tweeting something, and this guy is on air making death threats. On air making death threats. You know what I'm saying? So then Charles Barkley on the Dan Patrick Show goes on to say, I hate Skip Bayless more than any person in the world. So pay very close attention, because when it comes to Charles Barkley, when you're somebody that he wants to kill, when you're somebody that nobody hates more than in the world, all it takes is for you to emasculate another black man and all is forgiven. And next thing you know, Charles will even be acting.